All right, time to do what they say can't be done. This is a piece of luggage that needs to go back to California. About 70 pounds is my best guess. Nice and wide and thick. I'm gonna see if I can't mount this on the bike, deliver it to FedEx during Acamoto week, which is when there's a bunch of bikes on the road going crazy, doing a bunch of crazy stuff, wheelies and stunts, and I'll be riding through that. Let's see what happens. Made it safe and sound. You know, it's not as crazy as I thought. Pretty crazy. Got a couple comments on the road. But it worked out just fine. I used to think that I believed in unity, but really what I believed in was conformity. Unity is free, different people inspired to join together for a common cause or just because they want to. Conformity is people forced to accept others or act alike or else suffer the consequences. And those consequences are manufactured, they're not internal consequences. Conformity is a system of control. It's not the natural result of a beautiful revelation of our true selves. Both seem to bear the same fruit, which is a peaceful environment or people getting along. That makes it hard to tell the difference sometimes, at least for a little while. Unity is synergistic, creating life and energy. Unity appreciates differences. It sees how they help create a healthy culture or relationship. It's many different complementary colors complementing each other. It supports variety. It sees the divine in each healthy tree. Unity is the spirit of those who want to come together. Conformity kills. Conformity says it just wants all things to be equal, but really it demands that all things be identical. Every color blended in the palette is turned to gray. Every tree is made to bear the same fruit. This is a counterfeit of the natural order of the way that things are actually supposed to be. In the universe, when all things are made to be the same temperature, it's called heat death. When everything works together, life is possible, but if everything ever becomes the same, the universe will die. This is the nature of systems designed to force change from the outside in. And when conformity is productive, the system is celebrated. Who can compete with this system, people will say. And a downward spiral develops, reinforcing the belief that people are bad and that we need something outside of ourselves to control us so that we be good. While these systems can control behavior for a little while, anything built on a lie will eventually crumble. Eventually, the tyrannical restrictions of conformity become too great. People rise up for their freedom and their children's freedom. Unfortunately, this reaction often strikes out at the wrong direction. Not only does it cause us to reject the system, but those different from ourselves. Many of us would happily have been united with if we hadn't been forced to come together with through conformity. Like emotional adolescence, we then create distance to make up for the crowding that we experienced because of conformity. Then we start over from a place of choice instead of compulsion. Now, having our development stunted by confines of a system of conformity, we act like children for a while, maturing in the natural environment that we now find ourselves in. And we make mistakes along the way. It can be a time of increased prejudice and discrimination as people retreat into groups they prefer while slowly reaching toward unity, which takes longer for a culture to develop. But that development is truer and more strong. Stronger? Let's say stronger. No matter how effective conformity is at regulating human behavior, we will always return to demanding liberty or death. While successful conformity, or the taming of mankind, honors a system of control, successful unity honors mankind and its creator. It sets in motion an upward spiral, reinforcing the truth. Systems of conformity say, believe in me, give me power. But unity says, I believe in you, go and live.